a sidewalk, an implied path, a suggested route. You'd think that the people spending thousands on these things would do a ton of research in trying to find efficient and safe ways of placing these implied routes. But no, for some reason we insist on having the worst designed paths. People then subconsciously choose a more efficient route, in turn causing these ugly little indentations. Even here at UNCSA, our campus is zebra striped with these paved pathways and trodden earth where students take the shortest distance. What we're looking at now is my favorite desired path on the UNCSA campus leading to Workplace West. Using Google Maps, you can see the history of this desired path and how it's changed over the history, but for the most part, it stayed the same. In what world is this design a good idea? There are many college campuses, like UC Berkeley and the University of South Carolina, that have very efficient walkways. It seems counterintuitive to pave a path and then decide later that it was a horrible way to do it. So what these universities have done is to allow the students to make the paths themselves and then pave over where they've walked. I like to think that the world is not a malicious place and that everyone is here for each other, like a team. Of course, the way humans treat each other does not always allude to this idea. City planners, people who are hired to do exactly as described, are hired and given the task of protecting the people who live in the city that they are planning. Unfortunately, and especially in Winston-Salem, this does not always happen. Once again, using Google Maps, let's take a look at this quaint little neighborhood. Cute houses, and I'm sure great people used to live here. Unfortunately, city planning did nothing when the city wanted to build a stadium. Next, we take a walk down the timeline looking at Happy Hill. Here on Happy Hill, you can see the devastation that occurs when city planning doesn't do its job. Tons and tons of people are forced out of their homes, and now we just have a bunch of big empty space. The residents of Happy Hill, I'm sure, were ecstatic to have a track built, but if you zoom out even a little bit, you can see that there is a track right on the other side of the highway. And if the highway wasn't there, the people of Happy Hill could just go use that one, but sorry.